Matt, the key point with The Voice, the reason The Voice lost is because the coalition was absolutely single-minded in its opposition to it. It took a while to get there. Rita and James and I argued about that a lot at the time, but they got there to an absolutely crystal clear no position, no qualifications, no ifs and buts. My concern, Matt, is that there are mixed messages coming out of the coalition on this misinformation and disinformation, such as, for example, playing footsies with the e-safety commissioner, who should be sacked along with so many other public servants. This idea of banning social media for some kids and not other kids, or whatever it is, certain age groups. Why can't the coalition take an unequivocal position saying that they support free speech? And that means supporting free speech in all its manifestations, not just some of them, Matt.
Well, I take some issue there with you, Rowan. I haven't seen an example of a coalition member of parliament giving any support to this misinformation bill. This is the final version, or the tabled parliamentary version of an exposure draft last year, and we fought the exposure draft very strongly. Now, keep in mind, we haven't met as a group since the bill was tabled on the last day of the sitting week, the last House of Representatives sitting week. So we haven't been able to consider it as a group. And so that's why I suppose it's not the official media release, so to speak. But as I said, our Shadow Minister's been very strong on it. I'm sure we will come out against it. And I do think this is very different from the issues around whether young children should have social media, even different from at least the original objective of the E-Safety Commissioner, which was about bullying of young people and child pornography and the like. Obviously, there needs to be regulatory standards around that type of conduct. But this is not about that at all. And I do think you'll find a very unequivocal view about this from the coalition. I'll certainly be fighting for that.
Well,
I should say, the other thing, I appreciate your compliments to the coalition about the Voice result, but I don't think it was just us. I mean, we did help, but it was the thousands upon thousands of Australians sharing things on social media, having conversations with people. So everybody watching today can have that influence. There's been a remarkable reaction on social media to some of the things I've been doing and others have been doing on this bill. So we need your help too. It's not just don't just rely on politicians to save you. That's not a winning strategy in my experience.